Things are about to get busy on the homestead. Well, things are about to get busy on both homesteads. What's up, guys? Nate Petrosky from Narrowway Homestead, and I want to talk about building a garage. That's been in the plans probably for about a year now. I was going to do a garage eventually and build a house first, but quite frankly, I can't figure out the design of my house that I want. And I want, I'm not in any hurry to build a house because I have a nice living quarters where I can live comfortably, and I just don't need to be in a rush. So I need to fully finalize the design in my mind before I move forward with that. In the meantime, all my other buildings are cluttered. Putting the living quarters in the storage building took up half the storage, so then some stuff got moved to the outdoor kitchen, and it's kind of like, that's sort of part of a garage. That's kind of a garage. Like, there's tools everywhere. There's, motor oil. All that stuff's got to be stored somewhere. Somehow, even though I have this carport, that's full of stuff. I just need more storage. I'm actually going to run my design of the garage by you guys and just get your feedback before I completely finalize it. I pretty much have a contract with a contractor. I'm going to have someone build a garage because I have so much going on. It just makes more sense to hire out the framing, roofing, and exterior siding part of it. It's going to be very simple. Started out, I was maybe just going to do a pole building style garage. Then I decided I wanted to go with the conventional foundation. And I think originally I was thinking like 24 feet wide, 28 feet wide by like 30 or something. Ended up thinking, well, maybe 40 long would be better. And now I think I'm closer to 50 long. So kind of reworking a few things. There is going to be a second story with a small room above it. Got some ideas for what I'm going to do with that, but most interior spaces, I have several plans available for it. So it's going to be, how can I show this? Hold on. Flip you guys around here. So it's going to be 28 feet wide this way, and I'm doing that because of the terrain that I have. What's up, Minion? It is relatively flat up here. Relatively flat, so it's going to be long. Most people would rather have a bunch of bays facing forward, and it just, I don't know, I just can't make it make sense in my mind to do that. So I'm going to have a double, just a large bay, where you can pull two vehicles in the end, and actually the wall will be right about here, and over here I'm going to actually have a door here that goes in that I can pull ATVs, equipment, anything like that in there. What I'm currently thinking is a staircase just inside. I was thinking of doing it on the outside. I think I'll do it inside and go up to the second floor and then just be able to walk back and forth up there. Eventually there will be insulation, wiring, plumbing. No major plumbing somewhere here. From where my camper was sitting, I still have, hey, I said I still have. Somewhere I have a water line. I really thought it was right under that block. Can't be far from it. All right, guys, I lost the water line. Seriously. Up, no. No, that's the conduit. Okay, now I'm totally baffled as to what happened to my water line. And I'm going to pause this video and look for my water line. Man, I really thought I was losing it. It's right here. I'm like, man, how does a water line and valve and everything just disappear? Well, apparently just like that. Anyway, this is a live PEX line. Just gonna have simply like a sink in there or something. Every garage, like if possible, just to have a sink, that would be awesome. Anyway, what's up, guys? There'll be some point a spot for a robot lawnmower to tuck in there. Insulation, electrical. This solar array, I knew it was on a temporary install here, and it's starting to show that eventually it's going to be an issue. These boards kind of get wet, not real bad. Get some bugs messing with stuff. I bought this lumber when COVID was at a peak of issues, and therefore it was so expensive getting treated lumber. These posts were like, took forever to get. And they were super expensive. And this whole array is just so cloak. What's up, cloak? This whole array is, yeah, there's starting to get to be some sagging and stuff, and just the way I built it, you know, it wasn't built for a permanent thing. So I am going to do panels on the roof of the garage, I think. Most likely once the garage is up, I'll have to, I think I'm going to do some panels. This is facing south, and these panels are facing west. So this is catching the southern sun. I think I'd like to do southwest for panels. And based on how the garage is going to be oriented, this side of the roof will be facing southwest. And I think I will also want to do some panels kind of a southeast. And so I may do a lean-to off of the back of the garage. In order to do that, I'll have to rip this down first, do a lean-to off the back of the garage, and then put panels on it. In the meantime, I can rely on the panels that go to the southwest that are on the garage roof before I ever have to touch this. So we may be looking at a year down the road before I'm redoing any of this. Obviously, I've got some kind of horrible plastic equipment shed where my solar electronics are. All that should get moved into the garage. So it's all going to be a big process, and this is part of why I'm hiring someone else to do the garage so that I can move on to all the other stuff. Plus, I have another homestead to work on and get restored at some point. And I want to have a little bit of time to somehow think about my house in the future. All right. So yeah, basically I got a lot of stuff going on and I got to hire something out or I'm going to lose my mind. So yeah, my idea, and feel free to, yeah, if you got a different idea, how would you build your garage here, knowing the purposes of what I'm doing? Thinking a man door right here, leading the staircase that goes to the second floor, single garage bay here for equipment, you know, ATVs, whatever it is I want to pull in there. I know this much: if you build a garage and it has space in it, you will fill it with stuff. And you will always wish you had built a garage bigger and never be like, I wish I made my garage smaller. It's just not how it works. And then I've got a spot to pull 2 vehicles in the front, and the rest of it can just be stuff, and I'll organize it. And I've got tools, and there needs to be like tool storage, all kinds of stuff like that. So it'll just be a long building coming out. It'll probably come out to here-ish, something like that. I'll still have some driveway and cool stuff, but that's the plan for the garage. And on the front, I'm gonna do some kind of cool window thing on the front so it looks cool. It is going to be on the door is going to be on the gable end. I may talk with the guys and be like, how long of an overhang you want to build me over here? Because the higher the overhang is from the bottom of the building, the more water just runs against your doors. And I don't like, I love overhangs. Overhangs are my friend. That carport doesn't have overhangs and water seeps in all kinds of dumb places. An outdoor kitchen has overhangs, and a lot of spots you'd think would get wet don't get wet because of the big overhangs. So it's just super cool. But that's pretty much it, and that'll be the first building you see. You pull up, you should see a symmetrically designed garage, door right in the middle, windows above it. Probably put a single window on this wall of the garage. I'm pointing the right spot in the camera on this wall of the garage, and I'll have a man door right here, a man door on the other end, and a single bay garage door kind of in between that. And on the far side, I'll throw a couple windows. I was going to do dormers. Dormers take a lot of time, add a bunch of cost, and you're really not going, I don't think it's going to drastically improve the looks of everything. Plus, it's going to interfere with any solar panels I put on this side of the roof. So, I may also opt not to put solar panels on the roof at all and do standalone panels, but that's a future worry. For now, I'm just designing the garage, concrete floor. If you have a garage, what would you do? What would you do different? Like, you've got a garage, you probably are like, I'd love if the garage had this or that, or let me know in the comments. What would you, if you were just building a garage, what would you do? Hopefully you guys understand my purposes pretty well about all that. I'm just thrilled this is like a really flat area. It's a perfect spot for a garage. Yes, it's far from the house. I may possibly do, I don't know if I'll do a garage in the house. I probably won't. If I'm not feeling like walking from the house to the garage here, ATVs are such a big part of my life. There's probably just going to be an ATV parking spot or 2 ATV parking spots at the house, and you can just buzz down to the garage real quick. I will definitely make a spot too at the house where unloading groceries and stuff can be easy from a vehicle. For the most part, most of the year, it's the outdoor kitchen where the groceries go, not the house. At this point, obviously some stuff goes down there. In wintertime, it's a little bit different. More food goes down to the living quarters, or houses, I should probably call it for now. But anyway, I'm going to be reading the comments on this one, listening to your guys' thoughts, all that stuff. What's going on, Minion? You look funky. Why are you not looking at me? Hi. Oh, you got your TRX? We're going to put a garage for the TRX. Maybe we'll put a sign that says Minion's Garage. Cat, probably shouldn't go under the hood. Minion. Minion, Katana went under your hood of your truck. Nah, she probably didn't. She probably didn't. She's probably right here in the wheel well. It is the coolest thing ever to come out here and make a video and clean the buggies out of your eyes. And like all the animals just kind of want to like hang out with you and be with you. It's the coolest thing ever. But anyway, that's my garage plans. I do need to go over to the second homestead, do a video over there, get Will started on some stuff on renovating that place. I know he's also wanting to build his house cabin thing. I don't even know what he's calling it. It's like a tiny house on stilts. It should be cool. But I'm going to let him, I've told him a bunch of times, I'll tell him again, that house is a low priority project. If he wants to work on his stuff versus my stuff, he is more than welcome to do it that way. Whatever he wants to work out, but I'm going to make sure he's got plenty to do one way or the other. If he wants work to do, I am most certainly able to provide it. So a lot of videos to do, a lot of stuff to do, so many phone calls to make. I should be getting to a point here where I'm getting past all this paperwork, phone calls, nonsense that I've been dealing with for like the last month and a half. It's been absurd. And I'm ready to like just get back to just doing some stuff. Just doing some stuff. I've had to be on the phone way too much. That's part of my old life I didn't really care for. Life, well, somehow I managed to incorporate a bunch of that stuff too. So is what it is. I see an end to all the nonsense. Excited to kind of feel like I'm moving on to the next phase, get a garage, get some organization, get the solar and stuff moved, at the same time planning the house over here, and at the same time make videos and let you guys follow along. So, all right, that's it for now. I will catch you guys in the next one.